Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing a Graey Mega Collection 4 with Pocoyo, Pain, and Narros. Opening pack, there's Trailblazer, there's Cat Lover, Tree Gardener. What does Collier do? Each time you use one clay, you get a reed in a wood. And if there's 4 players in the game, you get a wood on the +2 clay space. Um, how good is that? I don't know, that's hard to judge. Um, hmm. Kind of just want to first pick Cat Lover. Like Trailblazer might be better, but Cat Lover can do some really silly stuff. Like maybe I wheel Bear Trainer and decide to do something with that, or maybe I get like Mountain Plowman back and then get, I don't know, the whole Corral. Corral is the card I'm thinking of. Yeah, we got the first pick Cat Lover there. Hmm. All right, Engineering Apprentice looks good. What else do we have here? Nothing to seriously consider over Engineering Apprentice. Also provides a pretty easy way for me to hold 2 animals, so yep. And now there's like like if I could pick up a way to fence pretty easily, there might be a reason to play Bear Trainer, actually. Bear Trainer and get boar breeding in stage 1. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, Engineering Apprentice is quite good. Happy to pick that up here. Ugh. Feels like this is taking a little while. Just a little bit. What's up, Narros? You have to make your second pick at some point. All right. Well, racing stable manager plus engineering apprentice. Yep. Whenever you build stables, one clay from your supply under each stable. These stables provide food each harvest. Honestly, and also dung collectors. So we've got like three pretty good cards here for us. The question is, do I let Racing Stable Manager come back? I think if I'm thinking about playing Bear Trainer can let me build more than four stables, right? Because I can return a stable and then build it back later. So theoretically, I could get 5 fields out of Racing Stable Manager. So I think that's probably too good to pass on. And I'm hoping to get Stable Expert back, I think. Yeah. And I think Dung Collector is worse than Racing Stable Manager in this setup. Even though Racing Stable Manager, so like this is going to be a very slow game, but Cat Lover is like usually pretty okay with playing a slow game because I'm going to have 4 fenced stables, I'm going to have 4 or 5 fields. I don't have to worry about those things. Reserve Pupil seems pretty decent. So if these are like my first 3 ox, I play Reserve Pupil in as my fourth, and then it plays the other 3, and it builds me a couple stables as well. Yep. The other option would be Seed Seller, but the ability to play all 7 ox seems pretty good with Engineering Apprentice. So now I just want to pick up Engineering Apprentice and Racing Stable Manager in particular. Because sometimes, a lot of times with Engineering Apprentice, it's still totally good to just sit on 5 ox. But with Racing Stable Manager, there's a lot of value out of playing all 7 occupations. So ideally, I'd like to pick up stuff that is good at the end of the game. That would be ideal. So I believe Narros was upset with himself for having passed Engineering Apprentice and then seeing all the engineering cards. So Mountain Plowman is interesting with the Racing Stable Manager because it gets me a sheep for my Engineering Apprentice right away. But I'm pretty sure this is Bear Trainer. Yeah. I think Bear Trainer just does something totally unique. And it's much better at the end of the game than Merchant Plowman. Or Mountain Plowman, I should say. This is a hand, yeah. So what I'm trying to decide is like there's a world where like especially if I can get any Reno help, there's a world where I don't play Cat Lover until Reserved People plays it. I think it's unlikely, but I think it's possible. Arrow says, I have a question. Like, okay, instead of typing, I have a question. You know what you do? You type your question. How far into this draft are we? We're 10 minutes into this draft. I guess there are worse drafts. It's just that everyone else is playing like pretty quick. It's just Narrows that's going really slowly. No. Boston and permaculturist. Wow. So glad that we took time to ask that question. So glad. How many thousands of games has Narrows played? This is like that player yesterday who was like, I can family growth after doing a family growth without room and then building a room. It's like, no. Nice of him to tell me his Boston, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. I'll just try to wipe it from my mind. Just try to wipe it from my mind. Yes, it does say plowed field specifically. That's why it doesn't work. Birthday Cake Maker seems amazing for this hand because I'm going to have family growth with room twice very late in the game. Birthday Cake Maker actually seems amazing. Like, I can play this in 13, and then I'll get 2 out of the 3 remaining growths and get, like, 10 food out of it. Yeah. And if I grow early, I grow early and I don't activate it. If I grow 3 times late, like if I grow 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, I just play maker birthday cake maker before it. Whenever you sow, bake, plow, and or plow sow, you can buy a grain for 1 food. Nope. I'm gonna be I'm gonna need a lot of food. Animal handler as a thing to play in 13 with reserved pupil seems fine. I don't think I'm taking Clay Hut Builder here. Clay Hut Builder is very good, but it's worse with reserved pupil than the rest of this hand. So I'm just going to take Animal Handler. Because Animal Handler fits with reserved pupil. Am I taking Plum Patch here? I don't think I'm taking Bell Tower. Do I want Bell Tower? I could play Bell Tower. The problem with Bell Tower is like getting a diversity of resources is a lot more difficult when you're planning to play low improvement, or sorry, low action, not low action, but like relatively low action game. Um, Bell Decoration seems like it could be fun with Cat Lover. The problem is I'm planning to grow pretty late, and I think there's a reasonable chance I don't get to stone. Like, the thing is, this is the hand that can score. Like, I can have a ridiculously good scoring farm, plus 5 clay rooms and 5 family members, right? Because I have like 4 stables, and I think I take Plum Patch there. Yeah. 2 vegetable fields for Boar Field. Ooh, that seems like it could be good. Foreign aid. Foreign aid looks fantastic. Do I have to take it here, though? I might not have to take it here. But yeah, this hand absolutely does not care about plow sow, and it doesn't care about family growth without room. Foreign aid seems great here. Feed yard. Clay and a grain. 1 animal for each pasture. 1 food for each unused spot on this card. Weird. Yeah, 4 and 8. Absolutely. Absolutely 4 and 8 here. Oh, timetable is pretty hilarious. Tuileries Garden is a good card, but it doesn't fit with what I'm doing here. Studio, Clayna Reed. It's just NL Studio, but it's been reprinted because other collections have a different studio in it. Grade bag seems like it could be fine. Certainly, I'm probably eating some animals, right? I guess I can ask myself, do I take timetable just to wheel tower, or do I take grain bag here? I don't think I take carrot museum. I don't have a good enough source of vegetables for carrot museum. I think this is grain bag. I think this is grain bag. Yeah. One read is a lot cheaper when you don't have to spend read for rooms. Carrot museum and beer museum. Yeah. I wish there was a it would be fun if there was like a so okay, so you know how they talked about they were playtesting those like tiebreakers and stuff? Okay, so tiebreakers I'm not so interested in, but they were messing around with stuff like if you get like mini goals, and like if you succeed in a mini goal you get some payoff or whatever, and you can cash it out like at any time. I think that would be fun, a fun element, like to do. Like it's kind of like Agricola achievements. And for example, I would say like I always thought it would be fun to have a Whisperer, a card that rewarded you for playing a bunch of Whisperers. I just thought that sounds really fun, right? A turn jar. Start of each harvest show and discard a miner. You get a building resource that would be needed to play it. Stonecutter's Hall, probably not. Cornucopia. Cornucopia is solid, but doesn't seem that great for this hand. I think I'm just taking Woodfield here. Sowing wood on the wood field could be okay when I'm also sowing for my plum patch. Could be okay. Especially if I'm fencing at the end. Or getting some extra wood for birthday cake mentor or something. Birthday cake maker. Mentor. Birthday cake maker. Winter Garden is underrated. Winter Garden is solid. It's not good with this hand because of Cat Lover. I don't like it with this hand because of Cat Lover. So Bell Tower came back, which is kind of interesting. I'm surprised by that. I think Bell Tower is. I'm surprised that came back, especially because Timetable went around. I think I'm still taking hydroponics, but I'm thinking about it a little bit. Hmm. Yeah, I think it just Bell Tower is just so awkward. If I think I'm gonna have a hard time getting to stone already, I think I'm taking hydroponics here. Uh, can I make Borefield work? I feel like it's unlikely I'll play all 7 Ox anyways, so there's very little downside to speculating on Borefield. Range seems bad because I probably only fence 12. And this pick, I don't think I care about this pick too much. Is Studio good here? Studio seems bad. I'm probably just going to be making a cooking hearth and feeding that way. I don't think I need Studio. Do I want Parforce Hunting? I really don't like spending 2 wood on Parforce Hunting because that's 2 wood that's not going to a room. So I think I just take Breakfast Outdoor. outdoors here and say, maybe I want to play that. So why engineering apprentice and also bear trainer? Well, so what bear trainer lets me do is it lets me, like I can activate it once to get some boar, and then also rebuild the stable, and that just makes my racing stable manager a lot better, right? The fact that I can build more than like building more than 4 stables in this game with racing stable manager in particular seems fantastic. Monty says fencing 7 early is exactly what you want with this hand. I certainly like the idea of fencing early to activate Bear Trainer to get boar breeding. I'm still wondering about how my food is going to shake out. I'm still thinking about that. So I think it's going to depend a little bit on what actions I get. Am I opening with Racing Stable Manager? Yes. Yes, that's my plan. Opening with... no, opening with Racing Stable Manager. Yeah. Racing Stable Manager into Engineering Apprentice. Now, the thing is I need a ton of food, right? So if the sheep flip early, I prioritize getting the first fireplace over that. And otherwise, not totally sure. Probably Cat Lover is a... Like, maybe Cat Lover is a max discount, maybe not. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do here. The one thing I'm fairly sure of is that I don't actually need to rush out my ox, but wood can be taken kind of at any time. So I think I just open with occupation, and that's fine. The food cost is super high. Yeah, the food cost is really high. So what this hand does is it trades efficiency of actions, namely it lets me spend 6 or 7 food to buy 5 fields. But of course that comes that saves me actions, but it comes at the cost of a bunch of extra food, right? The fact that I'm going to have to play all 7 occupations, for example. But that's where reserve people comes in. So yeah, I think the question for me is just, is reserve people playing Cat Lover or Bear Trainer? It might play one of the two. It might play neither. It might literally be reserve pupil, birthday cake member. It might be my 5th hawk. And that's not the best reserve pupil, but it's probably acceptable for this game. Boss in round 1. Well, I guess Narros already told 2 of us about it, so there's not that much of a downside, but yeah. Boatswain. Yeah. Yeah, retain start player is cool. Build a free stable. Pay a food to plow a field. Second action, build the fireplace. Bosun. Bosun. Bossin. Buzzin. Where's Rancher Big Country? I actually don't think Rancher Big Country is good for this hand, Rylocren. Because if I'm making stables in 12-13, then I also want to make fields, so I need those spaces to be unoccupied. Potato, potato. More like potato. What's the equivalent? It's like pathero or something. It's like potato pathecho or something, like something, because it really, that's not what the way it's spelt is not how you're supposed to say it apparently. Oh, Narrow says Gleaner, fun. That is a 2-card combo. That is a 2-card combo. So if family growth doesn't flip, or sorry, if sheep doesn't flip next round, I mean, I probably take the 3 clay traveling players or 3 food traveling. Ah, I guess I take fishing over it. Yeah, I take fishing over traveling players. Also, Pain with the resources to build a room already. Is Play-ag seems good. It is Play-ag seems good. I agree. Yeah, he wanted permaculturist with that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take 5 wood, 2 reed, and 4 stone in the first harvest. Yeah, yes, please. Yeah. It's funny. That is funny. Play Ag Educator. Mwah, mwah, uh, 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 uh. So I could start player second move. It gives me the chance at getting 6 wood, and if I don't get 6 wood, it lets me play something like cat lover into 2 sheep, for example, which seems like it could be okay. Because the problem is, I have to take food next round, and what I'd love to do is I'd love to breed the sheep. I guess I could just get the sheep in 5. I don't have to breed them next round. I think I'd play 4 and 8 here either way, though. Oh, Pain took it. I probably wheel. I think I let myself try to wheel the cheap Bach here. Take 4 wood. Good start for Pain. Pretty nice resources. Pretty nice resources here for Pain. Oh, Pain is Pain playing engineering here? I wonder if Payne has some kind of like he could reno engineering and build the clay room. That could be pretty strong. That could be quite strong. Playing cat lover here. Free stable and an eye. I guess technically my field should be like here. Yeah. Yeah, so I think Payne might start player engineering here. No, he's going to build. Okay, this gives me a chance at 6 wood because we know Narros is taking fish. So, and Pocoyo just played Berry Picker, so Pocoyo is probably taking 3 wood in a food. In which case I get 4 wood next round and I won't be upset about 4 wood. Want to come play? You know what? I'd be really happy if this stream could be just a place for people to find other players to play Agricola with. But only if it also worked for me. Like, it would have to also work for me. 4 wood into 3 sheep, it looks like here, with family growth flipping. And Pocoyo builds this round, I build next round, and get to grow in 7, unless Narros takes a start player action. So I assume Narros took... Yeah, those are those are after harvesting, right? Narros has one too many resource. Okay, yeah, he corrected it. Good. Yeah, so we could definitely be in trouble if Payne plays. No, because I act before Payne in every action. I'm fortunate. I'm quite fortunate that I played 4 and 8 actually. And speaking of which, I should feed 4. I never fed 4. Lemon Trader, very fun. Yeah, very fun. So we could see Narrows start player to build. Rilo Kren with the Twitch Prime sub. 22 months on a 22-month streak. Wow. That's 22 months of unbroken sub. Rilo Kren, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Rilo Kren. Um, you're awesome. Thank you so much, Rilo Kren. Play Ag FGs in chat for you, sir. Thank you so much. Payne plays gardening set, Pocoyo build. So yeah, so the question is just, does Narrow start player to build next round in front of me? Which he can, because he can convert 2 grain into reed wood and then do the same thing next round. So it looks like that's what he's going to do. I'm kind of... Is it worth it, eating all your grain here? I'm not totally sure about that, especially when you could set up double build in the future, but yeah. Montu, also with the Prime sub, 16 months. Montu, thank you so much. You may have missed a month. No apology needed. Thank you so much. 60 months of Prime sub. I really appreciate that, Monty. Thank you so much. Lowman's Lyric, I could have been greedy with the 4 sheep. Not really, because I needed to be able to build here. Yeah, I needed to be able to build here. And Narros announces 2 grain to reed stone. So hopefully Narros is taking 6 wood here. I'm hoping. The other thing to remember, Loman's Lyric, is that I needed to take the sheep, because if I don't take the sheep, I can't actually first move build here. So that's the other thing to keep in mind. That I absolutely do want a first action build here. Whoops. Oh, Narrows, come on! You don't have to say. The thing is, yes, you could. Oh, I'm gonna strangle Narrows. Building is terrible for Narrows here. I know. I'm just gonna be Narrows the rest of the game. If I want to say something, I'm gonna say, guys, I want to say something, and I'm gonna wait until someone says, go ahead and say it, and then I'm gonna say it. I get 6 wood. Nothing else changes. No, I have to take start player for build now. He did. He said wait while it was my turn. I mean, I think I had ended my turn already. But yes, he could change it back. I think it's a terrible change back though. Rylokren gifting a tier 1 sub to Maruskov. Wow, we've legit got a legit sub train here. Thank you so much, Rylokren. Maruskov, congratulations on family growthing. Thanks to Rylokren. Yeah, no, I think 6 wood is totally reasonable for Narrows here. I think you double build, as I already said. I think that's what you should be doing as Narrows in this case. I can take Reedstone Food here to get my reed for a grain bag. That seems fine. Do I want to play an Ock here? Not particularly. Praise his name, indeed. Yeah, double build seems like for me. I think that's the correct move for Narrows. So when Narrows is like, I don't see that William could build. It's like I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to convert down to 0 grain in this situation, right? I don't think you're supposed to. Well, I don't think you're supposed to. Right? I think you're supposed to double build. Yeah, no, so the thing is, Narrows might get screwed if so Payne plays start player remodeling here, right? Or start player Reno. Wow, Payne not doing that. I'm quite surprised by that. I thought Payne was going to start player free Reno and then double build. Maybe if he does that, his feeding is in trouble, I guess. I guess. So Narrows doesn't have to first action build here. So Narrows can first move take his fishing action. Which means I might get a move to... What do I want to do? I don't really want to play traveling players yet. I could play Woodfield. I could do like Woodfield Hydroponics, I guess. Another field for Narrows. Okay, now that seems really greedy because now you get jumped by... Now you get jumped by Payne. Yeah, Narrows has to fish here. Yeah. Narrows has to be able to build this round. Yeah, because otherwise he gets really screwed by Payne. What do I want? I don't really care about any of these moves. I guess I'll take 3 wood just because it lets me think about building again really quickly. I'd love to grab like a 3... Like, I don't really want a second Reedstone Food action. Yeah, I don't really want a second Reedstone Food action. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like Narrows wanted to do plow into fish, but then I think he realized that he could get really screwed by Payne in that line. So I play Reserve Pupil in 10, and then it can play Bear trainer, birthday cake maker, animal handler. Yep, that works. Samash. But yeah, Rylocran, thank you. I really appreciate it. Rylocran, thank you so much. And also thank you to Montu. Thank you to both of you for the subs and to Rylocran for gifting the sub. Thank you so much. Whoops. Free food, H feed 5. Payne's going to build the stone oven here. So, yeah, as Narros, I mean, the cooking hearth is acceptable with Bossin, but you also want to be turning grain into resources. So, yeah. I think you want to make sure you get a clay oven. Like, maybe you're okay with clay oven. I don't know. Maybe, do you have time for both? I would assume you have time for both. I would assume. I'm actually so surprised that Payne has not played that free remodeling. Does he have a stone? Like, is he gonna free stone reno? Is Payne gonna do that? He's gonna double build clay rooms and then have a free stone reno. And then what's his Oct that he plays? Like Wealthy Man or something? Did he first pick Wealthy Man? Maybe Wealthiest Euro? I wonder what Payne's got. I'm interested to see what Payne's up to. I am pretty surprised that Payne let Narros grow there. I guess Payne really like. So I'm guessing you. Okay, so what does he have that makes him prioritize the stone oven over growing again quickly here? Is it just the fact that there's not that much food in the game, or did he first pick something that makes him really want to have a stone oven? I did not pass Oven Admirer. Yeah. Maybe it's just that he wanted to have really secure feeding. That's possible. That's possible. Does Narros have an oven here? Like an iron oven would be really good. Minor improvement iron oven. Oh, we got River Mill. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I might bite on River Mill. I might. I might. Um, Also, another fantastic card for Timetable. It looks like Payne does have the Watchtower Timetable combo. I'll grab 4 wood here. My sheep are not at risk. Payne will also use the mill. Maybe, we'll see. But yeah, certainly when Payne's got the stone oven, the mill lets him exchange at the same rate. And, with gardening set and growing again, you should have a good amount of actions. I kind of want to play like. I almost want to play like start player Woodfield into grain and then sow next round. And maybe start player gets me 4 sheep or 6 wood. Probably not 6 wood. Probably Pocoyo's taking the 3 wood. But maybe then I can first move 4 sheep. Or is it better to take 3 stone? I don't think it's better to take 3 stone. I think that's unlikely. But yeah, getting stuff in the ground this harvest seems good. Seems really good. I also could play Woodfield and use it as a regular field because, well, I guess not if it's errated, but technically speaking, Woodfield is written in such a way that I could sew anything on wood field. Because of the line of text, it is considered one field. Because they did not do a good job rewriting that. Yeah, I think you should be able to. This is plowed field, though. It's not a plowed field, right? Boston says plowed field. Oh no, I have the offset. There we go. Zoom in. Yeah, it's not an empty plowed field. No. I have the offset problem too. Just reloading the window. Well emotes. Yes. The well has been built by Pocoyo. Thank you, Relocren. The real reason to subscribe, yes. Yeah, certainly the well is the most popular emote. Absolutely. Payne plays engineering. All right. I want to see what he's got here. This could be really fun. Payne could have something really fun here. Payne could have something very fun. Five-room stone house in round 9 seems good. Yeah. Yeah, there's just lots of good stuff going on here. Incredibly, the weakest thing happening is Pocoyo's engineer or educator. That's actually the weakest thing happening in this game is Pocoyo's engineer. Can I afford to risk So Bake not coming back? Like Narros is never taking. I can sow here, right? Sow a grain and a vegetable. And if I don't, like, what else am I even doing? Right? Monty should dress up as Grump. I could dress up as the Grump. I could do that. That's a good idea. Actually, what day of the week is Halloween on this year? It's a Sunday. Oh, we're streaming all day on Sunday of Halloween. All day! Narrow says brewery. I get my sow action. This is great. For food and a sheep feed 6. Harvest. Get some wood. Get my wood back right away. Alright, so this round I want to play Reserved Pupil. I probably would like to take a clay action. Yeah, Payne's using the River Mill. Good call, Montu. How would you dress if my costume was joinery? I'd probably just be the, like, woodcutter. Well, not woodcutter. Oh, what's the Auk? What's the Auk that does the joinery? Is it not joiner? Wood. Oh man, what's the Auk that lets you do the joinery effect? Imagine remembering EIK occupation names. It's not. The name is on guild map. Cabinet maker. Thank you, Northern Watch. Thank you. No, not merchant plowman. Cabinet maker. I'd probably just dress up as cabinet maker. Yeah. So yeah, round 10, I want to play reserve pupil and fence, I think. I think I'm not planning to build wood rooms again until 12 because I think I don't want to build wood rooms again until I have another discount on Cat Lover. And I'm not too concerned about getting to a stone house. I'm not really at all concerned about getting to a stone house. I also have this boar field that I want to do stuff with. Like I kind of want, like maybe I start player boar field in 12 and then build and then grow or something like that. I also have the hydroponics as well. Hmm. It was cabinet maker, Fofo. Thank you though. Feed yard doesn't pay off until after breeding. Did he say that he was going to get a feed yard? I mean, he also doesn't have any pastures, so okay. You're just referencing that you screwed it up one time. Okay, I see, Gamer Montu. Okay, I understand. May never be no. Yes, it may never be known. I guess that's technically true. I'll grab the clay here. I'm pretty sure Payne is gonna do more stuff before he plays his first stock. Oh, also Pocoyo went up to 5 rooms. Wow. Is there a house steward in the game I'm unaware of? That'd be kind of fun. I mean, having played Fort with yeah, with Pocoyo building 2 more rooms, 4 and 8 not looking so good because the inability to use family growth without room might be very bad. Very bad. But I think it's okay. Last action fence here. Is fence contested? Is Pokio gonna fence? I guess fencing next round is acceptable, but no, you know what? I should fence here. And I think I'm just fencing 7 because I want to save wood for building. I want to save. I'm happy to fence again in the future, and I want to save wood for actually building rooms. And this makes it a lot more likely that I get 2 cattle next round. And if I don't get 2 cattle, I activate Bear Trainer. Oh, birthday time? No, not until round 12, maybe 13. Might not be till 13. Yeah, 78 fences is a lot. Yeah. That is a lot of fences. You know what I'm excited for? I'm excited for hydroponics round 14. Hydroponics round 14 is going to be awesome. I'm excited for that. Or plum patch, but I think hydroponics most likely because that'll let me get full advantage out of like bear trainer and all the stables and everything, all the racing stable manager stuff. Pocoyo's got swing plow, so plow sow is just going to be a terrible action. All right, not feeling so bad about foreign aid. Plow sow is just going to be a legitimate terrible action that nobody wants. Because Pocoyo wants to plow twice. So Payne is going to be the only person who wants plow sow. And he's got gardening set too. Yeah, this could be rough. This could be pretty rough. Nero says I really want to plow. I don't think you needed to go to 7th field as Narrows, but I mean, it's fun. It's a fun thing to do. And is he building here too? Oh man. Oh man. This is funny. I'm enjoying this. Bottomless family growth queue. That's what we need. We need that extra space. Where's that extra space? So I'll go ahead and play that, get a stable, and pay a food for a fence, or for a field. So yeah, if the 2 cattle is gone, I'm actually just going to first move traveling players. Pocoyo's got bell tower. What? Wait. Payne drafted timetable. Oh no, how did I do this? No full screen. Go away full screen. Or this is like reading mode or something. No. How do I get rid of this, guys? I actually don't know. Like, is it Alt F5? What's the hotkey? This is like a reading mode or something. I put it in full screen. I can just Google it. F11. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to end up eating all my sheep here. Almost all my sheep. No, because I could put a grain on the river mill. So I can eat 2 sheep in a grain. Yeah. I'm going to have a really good farm. I don't get to stone, though, which is a problem. Not getting to stone is a problem. Let's return which one? I guess it doesn't matter too much which one I return. Let's return that one and get 2 stables, or 2 boar, sorry. The other thing I could have done there is gotten a stable, plowed a field, and then gotten a stable and plowed a field. But I think what I'm trying to do, you know what? I want to get to 7 animals at the start of next round, right? So breed this, and eat 1. Yeah, that's legal. I can do that still. Pain plays layabout. Layabout. This is actually a pretty key layabout. Pain with 0 grain, getting himself 10 food here. Galaxy brain from pain. What if no feeding? I'm surprised. I guess engineering was his occupation. And you know what? He didn't need to play Ox, right? I was taking Ox very highly, so Payne just did not need to do that. Day labor here for Pocoyo. Really? Does Pocoyo have something that cares about day labor? No. Huh. If he was in a position to take day labor, should have prioritized traveling players a lot higher, because that move was good for me. Yeah, that move was. I can't. Yeah, getting the cattle into the traveling players was quite good for me. Quite good for me. Why day labor over fishing? That's true. Yeah, that's true. Should definitely block fishing. Yeah, that's why I thought Pokio had to have something that cares about day labor. But clearly not, because just let Narros do that, which is odd. I kind of want wood here. I think I'm putting a grain on Rivermill. I could start player breakfast outdoors. Not too excited to do that. I could take Reedstone food. I do need another reed for my Reno. Yeah. And I'll eat a boar here and breed the sheep, since I can get boar later. Eat O, breed H, feed 6. That's my farm. And then I'm going to pay 2 food for an Auk. I'll play Animal Handler. Yeah, 2 food, 7 grain, and 7 of any resource. Yep. Yeah, it is quite good. So this round for me is wood grab, build, clay. I think. Yeah, wood grab, build, clay. Not necessarily in that order. Because presumably Narros will not let me. Oh, Narros is gonna let me grow. Oh, never mind. Sorry, Pocoyo still had to grow. I didn't realize Pocoyo still had to grow. So 3 wood first action then. Boston and Gleaner is so gross. Yes, it is. Yeah, for like, it would have made me happy if Pain had made his feeding worse and then had slowed Narros' growth. But like, it's pretty hard to not say that Pain is doing really well. I guess he doesn't have that many points in terms of crops, but like, nobody else is gonna want Plow Sow, right? Like nobody else wants Plow Sow in this game. I can't even take Plow Sow. Like I'm not allowed. Build 2 rooms here for 3 wood each. Yeah. Oh, I don't have to do it with this action. Whoops. Let's just take the 3 clay. Playing another after this? No, probably not. Sorry. No, I should exercise and make dinner. Do other things. Wishing fountain here for Pocoyo. So making the well available again. I don't love that. Making the well available again for Narros and for Pain. Pain doesn't have the wood for it, but specifically making the well available for Narros. Because maybe Narros doesn't get to stone. Like, this lets Narros get to a 4-room stone house and have the well, which seems. That seems like a lot. What's this card? I don't know if I ever actually read it. Oh, it's Rivermill. Never mind. Nero says Stone Giant. Yeah, that's pretty good. Although you don't really need it. I guess you use it for Reno. I guess it gives Neros Reno. Yeah. But, like, you don't care about Plow Sow. It's literally just for Reno and for fencing, I guess. This was a very good, this was a very good game for foreign labor. Two food for an Ock round 13. Get a free stable. Pay a food for a field. Pokio definitely does not remember that I legally cannot family growth here. Pokio must have forgotten that. That's the only way that that first move makes any sense. Food. Actually, maybe no. I want to keep my 2 clay. Do I give the stone? No. 1F. I'll give it food. That's fine. Then I'll go to clay here and play hydroponics. So 1 grain and so 2 vegetables. By EGI. What? Don't know what pocoyo is referring to. The never-ending Agricola streams, yeah. Veggie. Yes, thank you. Yes, veggie. That makes sense. So I want to make sure I get a fence action after harvesting the 2 wood on Woodfield. Want to make sure I get a fence action there. Narros is using Stone Giant to grow here. So do I try for Reno? If I take 3 stone, is there a path? Is there a path to Pocoyo? So Pocoyo takes 2 stone, Reedstone Food buys a stone. And Narrows can always Reno. So the thing is, Narros and Pocoyo will both want to Reno because the stone will be reset. So Narros will have to won't be able to use Stone Giant. So I think if I take Reedstone Food here, I have no, I don't really have a chance either. If I take Reedstone Food, then Pocoyo has to take 3 stone and 2 stone. Right? The problem is, like, I don't want to leave 2 stone Reedstone Food for Pocoyo. But I guess Pocoyo would do both in either case. Sorry, I'm thinking. I think I'd take Reedstone Food. And worst case scenario, I build the well. I guess that's a point in favor of taking 3 wood. No, I think I'd take Reedstone Food here. Because I either build the well or get my stone reno. I get one of the two. So I want to take traveling players in the last round because it comes with a stable and a field. I probably want to fence because fencing is 3 points. If I take wood beforehand, wood could be a 2 point play. So like wood, traveling players, fence, grow. Obviously in that line, I'm not spending the 3 stone that I just took. So maybe what's more likely is stone, traveling players, fence, reno, and I just don't family growth the last time. That seems unlikely with birthday cake maker. Maybe I build the so yeah, I think I probably build the well then. So then my 4 moves are well, fence, traveling players, family growth. Yeah. And the well might be gone. Definitely possible that Northern Watch builds the well. But, or sorry, Narros, not Northern Watch, Narros. Well, Northern Watch too. Northern Watch could build it as well. And Pain. Yeah, maybe that Reedstone food was a bad move. I think it gives me some options. That's kind of why I wanted it. Because, like, it gives me the chance to get points in the future. So I can't actually breed the boar here. But maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe I don't actually want to breed boar. Play Plum Patch. Plum Patch gets me one food if I play it now. And then feed, I need to feed 7. So 5 food. H. Feed 7. Yeah. Oh, Northern Watch. Oh, sorry. I was confused. Narrows. It just appeared the game build well. Yeah. You have to redeem a lot of food to be able to do that. A lot of food. Gotta harvest my wood field. Thank you. Narrow Watch. Maruska Def underscore K. I feel like it should be like Defska. Defska is better. Or Daruska. Daruska. Pocoyo playing Stonecutter's Hall. Are they actually gonna let me Stone Reno? I actually like. I don't even. The Stone Reno is not better than the Well. I prefer Well to Stone Reno. The Well is only 3 points because it does cost me a point on covering spaces. But I mean, it's still 3 points with one action. So taking the second stone action is only worth 2 points. And I think almost all my moves are better than 2 points, right? Fence 3 is only 2 points. But it lets me hold animals, which is better than that. So fence 3 is 2 points, but at least 3 with holding animals. Family growth is a minimum 4 point move. Well is a 3 point move. And then what was the other move? I don't remember. Did I feed? I think I didn't subtract. Did I not subtract the food? I think I didn't subtract the food. That feeding is not right. I did not have 6 food after after feeding. Yeah, 5 and a sheep is right. Yeah. With sets fly. No, Pokio first move fenced. That's too bad. Okay, so I can't fence then. That's a shame. Is Reno a good move now? Oh, that really sucks. That actually cost me so many points. That cost me a lot of points. Huh. I'm pretty surprised that Pokio didn't want to go for Reno Fence to first move fence here. I guess Pokio needs to be able to take animals, which Pokio can't do otherwise. And Narros is taking the well here. No, you can't. You can't, Narros. Oh, Gleaner. Oh my god, Gleaner is so absurd. Gleaner is such an absurd card. Gleaner is such an absurd card. I was like, oh, he can't lemon trade. He has Gleaner. Oh my god. Gleaner is absurd. It's absurd in this specific case, I should say. It's not like overall absurd. That's a shame. That's a really big shame. Because this cost me a bunch of animal points too. Hmm. So, what am I doing? First move joinery? Joinery, traveling players, 4 wood, family growth. Plow is only 1 point. Average Joe Academy. I have foreign aid. Average Joe Academy. That's good. Esther Rainier. That's good. Uh, okay. So then I'm gonna build the well because the well doesn't require a supplementary action. Hardcore axe. That's good. I like that one. Pocoyo with the traveling players action. What did I do to Pocoyo? Taking day labor over fishing was really brutal, and then blocking my move here. Like, what? What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyways, I just pay for a stable manually. Poco fofo. Okay, well, I couldn't hold the animals now, so it's not hurting me a lot, I guess. Pokio just never figured out how they were going to build, I suppose. Never bothered to set that up. Hmm. Is there anything even worth points here? Sowing 2 grain, I suppose, is 1 point. Aside from that, I don't think I have any points here. I guess I can bake a couple grain. Plow is a point, yeah. Nobody else can use plow though, so better to block so bake. Yeah, like we have to mess with like we have to block Narros's fishing actions. So like I put in the work, I first action took fish at 1 point, and when Pokio's starving, taking day labor over fishing is pretty inexcusable. Now, does Narros get there? Narros and I have comparable farms, except that Narros is at a stone house, and I think the river mill might be the difference, honestly. Because we have comparable, my animal points will be better, but not by much. And Narrow's improvement score, our improvement score might be kind of comparable. I don't think by too much. Um, not fencing here, just absolutely wrecked me. Whatever, just get rid of all these. All right, and feed 9. So I have my final score plus 3, assuming that Woodfield is counted. 53. If I don't win, it'll probably be close, and probably not getting traveling player. Well, not getting fence was brutal. 17 improvement points plus the bonus points for River Mill. That's a lot. Payne's got mansion. So that's what his timetable's for, is mansion. And he's got felt decoration. Yeah, Payne had a fun game. Oh, yeah. So did he just literally run out of places to play mansion? He's just... Yeah, no, yeah, he just ran out of a place to play mansion. He just got blocked off those spaces. Jeez. Poor Payne. So that's what his timetable is for. Rip 10 points. Yeah. 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 Well, so this very game was quite good. I think the game plan was quite good. Obviously, my hand is kind of silly, just with the synergy. Where it fell down a bit was on the like birthday cake maker was only good if I was didn't have to eat a bunch of animals. The fact that I had to eat a bunch of sheep, cost me at least a point. Um, yeah. And Payne keeps using the river mill. Uh, don't give Narros more points. Oh well. Yeah, Narros had a strong game. Yeah, Narros won by a lot, it looks like. So 62 final for Narros. But Pocoyo, yeah, I get so I mean, yeah, so without getting to stone, I don't touch 60 without getting to stone for sure. Um yeah, so Narros says past family growth by mistake. Passing family growth um passing family growth was fine. Um if and only if pain lets you grow. Family growth, getting one of them. Yeah, Pokio did mess up the game a lot, helping Naros and wrecking Pain and I. That for sure was annoying. That was quite annoying. Yeah. Like, for example, taking day labor over fish was really bad. Yeah, so Payne said, "How did I help Narrows?" Well, I didn't think Narrows should have let Payne should have let Narrows grow. I think Payne should have forced Narrows. I think you double build as Payne. You could have played engineering and then double build, and then not only do you grow in front of Narrows in 8, you also force Narrows to start player to even grow in front of you. Yeah, and then he could have fed with layabout in round 9, and I think not that much else changes for Payne. Yeah. Yeah. Like Payne could have grown in front of Payne could have grown in front of Narrow. So if Payne does start player engineering in 6, then Payne can double build in 7. And yes, he spends a bunch. He spends like then he can't engineering for his freestone Reno, but it lets him build in 7, and then he grows in 8, and then he probably grows in 10 as well. And if he doesn't grow in 8-9, he grows in 8-10 most likely. And you force Narrows, who's just played a broken combo, to to start player to even get build, which would have slowed down Narrows a lot as well. That would have slowed down Narrows quite a bit. And then two also feed like and then okay, maybe as Pain you still feed the river mill. But I think if you're gonna feed the river mill, you have to be pretty deliberate, especially when that player has also played Gleaner Bosson, which is absurd. Um, yeah, Pain could also have taken fish once or twice, but slowing his growth would have also been very good. Pain could have slowed Narrows' growth. Needs to fish earlier. Not Payne's talking about round 13. The thing is, round 13, like stage 5, stage 6, at that point the game is like pretty much already won for Narrows. Um, what matters is slowing down the bot. Like I think this is what Payne is not maybe thinking about, and we're having two different conversations here, right? Payne is saying, "Oh, I played optimally for my game plan, and it worked out as well as it could have, and I just didn't get to play Mansion in 14." Right? But what would have been a lot more effective is you don't like you don't need to have played Mansion to win with Payne's Farm, especially if I get screwed by Pocoyo. What you can do is just slow down Narrows, and you figure that if you slow down Narrows, then you're probably doing well. So yeah, Payne could have blocked fishing from Narrows at any time. But what I think he should have done is he should have forced Narrows to start player to get build. So if Payne start players engineering into build in 7, then Narrows has to start player or get Pokio to start player to get build in 8. But yeah, Boston Gleaner is absurd. Narrows is like 3 actions. 3 actions is better than 6 wood. What? What? It only costs you 1. 6 wood is fine. 6 wood to grow 1 round later is fine. The thing is, and what annoyed me about Narros wanting to change, is that Pain absolutely should have forced my start player to grow again. But I mean, maybe if it's me versus Narros, it's not as important. But when Narros plays Boston Gleaner, you have to block. Anyways, I'm off for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I'll be back tomorrow. Late stream tomorrow. Thank you so much to Rilo Kren for the sub and the gifted sub, and Montu for the sub. I really appreciate it, guys.